Theresa Lucas here on WNIC with a special guest today, Tim Hygh, Executive Director of Mackinac Island Tourism. Thank you for calling. How are you, Tim?
Well, we're doing great here on Mackinac Island. It's getting to be Labor Day time and the turn of the season. We can't wait till beautiful September and colorful October, and it's just been a great season so far.
Oh, I imagine. I know I hate to see summer leave, but I do love all those fall leaves changing color. So much to still do on the island, right?
Oh, absolutely. A lot of people call September the very best month of the season. And it's because it gets a little quieter and the temperatures cool down a little bit and the greens are a little greener, the blues are a little bluer. It's just spectacular.
So beautiful. Hey, can we talk about the ferry ownership consolidation that's happening?
Oh, absolutely, because it has caused a lot of confusion. And
Yeah.
so glad that you asked about that.
Okay.
One of the names of the companies was the Mackinac Island Ferry Company.
Yeah.
And then so when the headline said Mackinac Island Ferry Company ceasing operations, people panicked, and with good reason because of the name. But what actually happened was we were being serviced by two ferry services. One was Shepler's, and one was the Mackinac Island Ferry Company, formerly known as Starline, to make it even more confusing. But what happened was the same company now owns both the Shepler's and Starline, and they've consolidated to Shepler's for the rest of the season. Shepler's has doubled up on their scheduling when they need to, and sure, there are lines this time of year, but they're going very quickly, and there's really been no interruption in the service.
Okay, that makes total sense. I want to be sure that everyone was clear on that. Yeah. Now, is there a website where people can go to see the ferry times?
Well, absolutely. They can come to MackinacIsland.org and check that out, or go to sheplersferry.com. And their schedules are updated and all the time when needed. And, yeah, it's basically business as usual, Theresa.
I love it. I have to tell you, Jay Towers was up on the island a few months ago, and I was talking with one of the people that went with him. He was so surprised, and yet he should have known. He saw a horse pulling a wagon, and it was the UPS delivery wagon. It was so cool.
We bring a lot of luggage over every day, and the horse-led drays, what we call them, certainly take all the luggage to all the hotels, up to Grand Hotel, way out to Mission Point, the whole thing. But
yeah.
the most unusual thing, and people that are maybe new to the island, they really get a kick out of seeing all of the Amazon boxes. Uh-huh. And not only is it two horses typically with a big dray behind them, but sometimes there could be luggage carts behind that full of boxes. So people do get a kick out of it. And in fact, it's such an interesting story that Amazon did a full 2.5-minute feature on how packages are delivered to Mackinac Island, and they sent that out a couple years ago and had a huge exposure. It was a beautiful little video.
Oh, that is wonderful. We will definitely have to look for that, too. Mackinac Island, such a magical place. I mean, the heritage and, again, the horse-drawn carriages, people walking and biking, truly an experience. So is there a particular week where, it would be the peak changing of the leaf colors, or pretty much all of September? What do you think?
Well, it's changed over the past couple of years, and typically now it's mid-October. So September looks a lot like, August, only cooler. And the leaves are starting to turn just a little bit up here, but it won't hit peak in at least the 10th to the 15th of October.
Okay. And when does the island shut down then? When will the ferries stop going to and from?
It's the 26th of October, the last Monday of the month, and that's when the horses will go back and have a nice winter and graze a little bit up in Pickford, and they'll be able to recover from a very, very nice and busy season.
Yes, I love it. Well, much deserved rest, I'm sure. Thank you again, and long live your inspiration, and thank you for making it such a wonderful time when we go to Mackinac Island.
Thank you, Theresa. Always a pleasure to speak with you, and thanks for helping us get the word out that the ferries are running just as normal from both St. Ignace and Mackinac City.
Perfect.